Smiley Morning Show. Listen, here's what's going on. It's 24 minutes after the hour. A mom went viral on Instagram after she posted a video of her hugging her son. After his high school game, Brad. Did you see the video, Brad?
Oh man, yeah, I saw it. And it wasn't the fact that she just gave him a hug. In the video she ran up and she jumped up in his arms and wrapped her legs around him. So it was kind of weird, but now since posting the video has gained over 10 million views, y'all, and thousands of people debating if she over-sexualized the moment. Now people took issue with everything from the hug, the way she's being held by her son, her outfit, to her social media feed.
Yeah, the mother, Amber Wright from Utah, said people need to chill out after reading some of the comments. It said things like, "It's a bit much there, Mom."
Man.
I didn't blend the two words together. Y'all know what I mean.
I'm a bitch.
Man.
It's a
Right.
bit much there, Mom.
You heard what she's saying? Yeah, she done added a CH to bit.
Exactly. She
In that order.
There, we got to take her back to the office and talk to her after the show.
That'd have been me, honey. I'd
That's
been reprimanded.
B-I-C-T-H.
What, Gary?
That'd been me, honey. I'd been reprimanded. He'd have made like it was the second coming of Christ.
But it wasn't you. All right, she said, keep your feet on the ground. Things will be fine. Nothing wrong with the hug, but the feet should have never left the ground, Mama. Someone else shared. Stop rolling your eyes at me, Gary.
In that order, B-I-C-T-H.
I saw the tape, and it was interesting, but didn't they say mothers raise their daughters and love their sons? So she was loving her son.
You know what, Gary? There were also positive comments with people saying, "You go, Mom." So maybe if more moms were like you, they would have had fewer kids commenting crimes or whatever. Somebody else clapped back saying, from one football mom to another, this is such a beautiful moment. So like Rickey was saying, sometimes when his son does stuff, he might run up and kiss him. It's just, I think it's whatever the connection is between the mother and the child, son or daughter.
Yeah, you just don't know what was in her heart and how she felt.
Right.
And sometimes to really make a good judgment, you have to be around her and her son for a
Yes.
long period of time to see exactly what their bbond is.
Yeah.
Because I think we basing it off of just that one moment.
Yes.
You know what I mean? If you
Yeah.
look at her, because you don't know what they've been through, what they've been like my relationship with my son Malik now is totally different since February. When he walk in that door, it's different.
Yeah.
Cause it's just me and him now, and the way he treat me and the way I treat him and the way we love on each other is totally different. It's personal. It's really intimate. The hugs are longer. Grab him, touch his hair. He always put his chin on my shoulder, and then we go from that to wrestling, and stuff. Tear up the whole kitchen. It's like a whole different. It's a whole different thing because we've been through so much. Right. So I don't know.
Oh no, man! I get real excited with my daughters because they play sports. Everybody knows that they've been playing sports since they was little babies, man. So every time they do something really exciting, man, not only do they come jump in my arms, but man,
you might jump in theirs.
I can even though this particular image may be a little too much, but like you said, we don't know
it's just
the
a little
overall
cringy.
big picture. Exactly.
It's just a little cringy.
I can understand why mom is excited for her son.
But her jeans was too tight. That's probably what people looking
that's
at
what's
too.
bothering
Her
people.
clothes
She's
don't have
fine.
nothing to do with it.
She got a nice little body on her, and that's what's bothering people.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at the boy's face, too. To me, that was the thing that stood out. He didn't look fully comfortable
But they be
and
embarrassed
as excited.
anyway.
Yeah, the kids be
That's
embarrassed
my only
anyway.
thing.
Maria, they don't like when you drop them off at the bus stop. They want you to
Right.
drop them off a block away. Them
Yeah.
kids always embarrassed. They don't want to see none of our ass when they get to
Right.
the 8th grade. You know, so I used to walk Diaz to the bus stop, and she's like, "I'm good." No, Dad, we're okay. We're fine. Like, they don't like that. I don't know.
My daughter, she asks me all the time, please don't put me on Instagram. She just doesn't, she gets embarrassed.
They be embarrassed.
So,
Ain't
Yeah,
that
on
weird?
their
I
own
know.
page, but they don't want you to post them.
They don't want you to post it.
Oh, we got the one and only Dr. Elderwan Tart on. Dr. Tart, man, long time no see.
What up, Dr. T?
Dr. Tart, what do you think about the good morning, man, and thank you for joining us. What do you think about the video, and what do you think about all this?
The studies show that moms who show warmth to their children, the boys are happier and do well in school. They did a study that showed that not only moms, but dads who were affectionate with their sons by the age of 4, their kids did better in first and second grade simply because the kids felt loved and warm. All right, and here's the opposite thing: boys who have moms who are harsh, meaning that they're not affectionate, they're overly punitive, they are abusive, they are mean. Those boys don't have the same warmth, and they actually do worse in school and actually have worse relationships. So when we look at it, I heard the comments. I applaud any mom who's going to be affectionate with her son. Now, whatever the optics are, this is a son who was congratulated by his mom. I looked at it. The boy is taller than her, so she just jumped in her arms. But here's the thing we need to know as parents. Be affectionate with your sons. It's not okay to be a mom and not be affectionate with your son and only discipline. It's not okay as a dad to simply just bring home money or just be a disciplinarian. Our kids need love, affection, and warmth, and that comes through touch.
You know, Dr. Tart, some of them come off saying like the mom do treat some of the son like a little boyfriend. The difference between that in the warmth and the love and affection.
I mean, you have to have boundaries. You have to have boundaries to where your son is not privy to what's going on in your life, and that's not your only companion. Matter of fact, the studies show that women should have 3 to 4 close girlfriends or platonic friends to actually be happy. And women who are disconnected from that network, that sisterhood, sometimes they are overly dependent upon their sons.
Right. So you looking at the video, looking at the hug as a child therapist, what are your thoughts personally?
Man, I mean, when I looked at it, I was happy that she was able to show affection to her son for doing something good on the football field. I mean, the opposite with her not having affection. I mean, that boy's not going to grow up to be healthy. We need touch. Now, I know in our culture a lot of times, you don't do that with your sons. Your daughters, my father and mother, they didn't touch me. They didn't raise me affectionate. And you're right. Teenagers tend to kind of pull away, especially in a public setting with affection. But everyone knows that men like affection. They like touch. We need more touch in this world. The Surgeon General came out and announced that we have a loneliness epidemic. Why? Because people are isolated and they're not being touched, not even in a friendly way.
Wow. Dr. Tart, if anybody want to reach you, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, just go to my website, learn about relationships, learn about family, learn about how to raise your son and daughter. Just go to drtart.com. That's drtartt.com, or follow me on Instagram at drtartt.
All right, don't hang up, Dr. Tart. We about to go to the phone. You're on Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Good morning.
Hi, this is Dee. I'm calling from Baton Rouge. My comment is for the football player. I'm speaking from a mom's point of view. I just believe she was just hugging her son. That's something I probably would do, too, just if he won. I don't think it was nothing wrong with it. Men probably would. I wouldn't.
Hi, my name is Dennis Bailey, calling from Orlando, Florida, and I don't see it being an issue. It's not something I would do with my son in particular, but it depends on the family structure and if that's something that they've always done. Because when she was his mom and he was little, he probably used to run and give her the same type hug. So we don't really know their family set up to be judging them like that. I don't see the issue.
Yes, Michael from Louisville, Kentucky, and I was commenting about the picture. My opinion is I don't think nothing was wrong with that. It was an innocent hug. Mama's got a big boy.
This is Jay in Baltimore. That video is totally appropriate. That is exactly what men have been saying as far as needing to be in their sons' lives. That is a complete result of, some woman going, hey, let me treat my son like my king, and now you don't have one, and this is what you're doing.
Oh, wow. All right. Y'all can hit us up on the website if you were not able to get through. That's a good topic right there. Dr. Tart, thank you, man.
Hey, anytime.
Yes, sir. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
What's up?
Get out of bed.
I think you hit it on the head when you said we really don't know the history of their relationship.
Yeah.
You got to know more than that 30-second clip you see.
Yes. Because if you thinking his dad died, and he done had a rough goddamn year. He been having a hard time. He's been stuck with his grade. And he go out here and make a major compliment, and it's emotional for her. And she run over there, because I swear to God, I be wanting to do the same thing when we walk through that door, knowing what he's dealing with and what he's going through and all that kind of stuff. When he walks through that door, it's different now.
You made a good point when you mentioned that. I think it was a good idea to have
Yeah, that my relationship with Malik is totally, it's different. It's way different. It's almost to the point where, and what I do now is walk him to his car. I never fucking let him see me sitting in that kitchen chair at the end of that table, and I'm in the house by myself, and he got to walk away. I'll never let him turn that corner. I walk to the car and just be positive. Hey, oh man, okay, you got to do what? Okay, all right, I'm gonna come down there tomorrow. Huh?
That's that same. That happened to me when I used to leave my granny. I used
What?
to hate leaving her standing there because sometimes she would cry.
Yeah.
You had to go back in. You can't go
Right,
in,
right.
Go in and spend more time with her, cook or rub her feet or just do something. I hated
something to do.
Watching her stand there by herself.
Yeah, you can't do it. It's like that shit, Brett. That shit's so different now with Malik. I have to.
I know.
I have to. I walk him on out to the car, and then I'm looking all through the trunk, making sure the shit is tools organized. I said, Malik, you know, just fuss about little shit. You need to clean up. Malik, why you got the back of the? Just trying to make a little fuss about something. And then I said, okay, I'm gonna come down there. When I come down there, we're gonna go to AutoZone, and we're gonna get this, that. And then I get off the air the next day, and then I just ride down there. It's only 69 miles. And shit, go down there and stay for about an hour and a half. Get some lunch, then I go back home. It's easier for me to leave him in his apartment, and he walk me out to the truck than it is for him to leave me sitting at the end of the table in that kitchen that we all used to eat at together.
Because you know how it feels.
Right.
And you don't want to pressure him.
Right.
To have that picture.
Yeah, you don't want to put that shit on him.
He already dealing with everything else.
Yeah. You got to, sensitive.